All right, my people, Peter Obi and Atiku in coalition. The man of the moment known as Peter Obi stepped into the coalition arena in Abuja. Atiku Abubakar, Peter Obi, Rotimi Amechi, Baba Yusuf Dati and others meet on coalition force to remove Tinubu in 2027. We have voted for religion in the past, yet it is now time to vote for competency, says Peter Obi. My people are see they hot. Here waiting many Nigerians they talk concerning this. Do you think that this is a welcome development? Knowing too well that Atiku wants to be the president, Peter Obi equally wants to be the president, what do you think gonna happen? Kindly watch other Nigerians' reactions towards this news and feel free to drop your opinion in the comment section.
Trending currently on the internet space now is that the coalition talk, the master plan of the coalition to unseat President Alhaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu come the year 2027 is currently ongoing in Abuja. Live at the Continental Hotel. His Excellency Mr. Gregory Peter Obi was present, body and soul. In fact, the atmosphere changed the moment Peter Obi stepped in. As you can see, people were, standing up from their seats, exchanging greetings and pleasantries with His Excellency, Mr. Gregory Peter Obi. And from the video footages we have seen, His Excellency Alhaji Atiku Abubakar is equally present, body and soul, as well as Rotimi Amechi of Rivers State, Yusuf Dati, and many other dignitaries. It is becoming very interesting because I've said it myself earlier, that one of the conditions that Alhaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu will be removed from office come 2027 is through coalition. I'm going to expatiate further on this.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you are behind.
Peter Obi, while addressing the audience of the National Political Consultative Group, maintained that we have voted for religion in the past, that it is now time to vote for competence. And you know what that means? The name Peter Obi is synonymous with competence. Make on watch the video.
Go to there's no industry. There's no industry again. We used to do cabinet for 2 years for you to get a space. Today nobody goes there. We used to go to Meduguri for cash. Today nobody goes there. That is the poverty. And when you have poverty, you have criminality and you cannot control. Because when people don't know where the next thing to come from, you can never control their action. And they easily recruit. I know we have issues here and there and everything. This is the time for us to build trust among ourselves, believe that we are one, and we can save this country. Public and survived by population. This is time to remove our division. We have all tried, we voted religion. Let's vote competence.
It is very safe to say this now. I know many people will argue with me, but I will tell you, reasons. Coalition is the only solution to removing President Bola Ahmed Tinubu from office in 2027. Tinubu, everybody is calling him the master strategist, this, that, and that, and that. Let me refresh your mind a little bit. All right. Before APC was able to remove President Goodluck Jonathan from office in 2015, it was only through coalition. Yes, Tinubu's ACN, Action Congress, had to form a merger with both CPC, that is the political party of President Buhari, with some members of ABUJA, and some members of AMPP. All these political parties came together and formed the United Front, and they presented Buhari, who was perceived to be a messiah at that point in time. So Buhari was part of the selling point, owing to the devastation that has been caused to this country, Nigeria, by Boko Haram. The Igbos will say, no iruoma na elafia, say na good face na in the sell market. So even if you have a coalition without having a candidate we go sell your market, without having the right candidate, you may not sell. So Buhari was the right candidate at that material time, even though now wash where Alhaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu take you sell Buhari to Nigerians, and Nigerians bought into it. That was the only condition that Goodluck Jonathan was removed from office, and that is because of the weakness of Goodluck Jonathan. He is too much of a good man to make political decisions that will, bring the betterment of all of us in this country, Nigeria. He was too good for that position. Therefore, at this point, you will begin to believe with me that if this coalition goes on successfully, with PDP, Labour Party, and some other political party coming together, I have said it before, there will not be anything like APC in 2027. Yes. Now, let me take you also on a little bit of discussion. If you check the number of votes that was ascribed to P2B after all the rigging, and the one that was ascribed to Atiku Abubakar after all the rigging, 8 million plus about 6 point something million. That's almost 15 to 16 million votes. Now, Bola Ahmed Tinubu was declared the winner with about 8 point something million votes. Imagine what will happen when this coalition is successful between P2B and Atiku, between PDP, Labour Party, and some other political parties. So no matter how INEC tries to rig the election, it will be impossible. Because usually election is being rigged with small numbers. Sometimes a little big numbers, but not when you are overwhelmed with figure. You know what I mean? So I passionately know from my heart that this coalition go comot Bola Tinubu from office. If you want to argue, you are free to argue with the keyboard. Put it in the comment section and we shall take it from there. At this point, I will allow you guys to be the judge. Don't forget to let me know what you think in the comment section and share this video. My another person, Siam. God bless you.
Yes, any coalition that is not to be built around Peter Obi as the presidential candidate, any coalition built to have Peter Obi as a vice president to anybody is dead and failed upon arrival. In fact, it is null and void. Do I need to repeat that? Of course, I don't need to. Why am I saying this? Recently, Peter Obi made this comment that he's going to run his presidential race under the Labour Party come 2027. I think I watched some videos, listening to some persons on the social media who was angry about it. I was like, why would Peter Obi not be a part of the alliance? Because so many people seem to be believing in this alliance, and that the alliance will be the possible way out in unseating Bola Ahmed Tinubu comes 2027. And that if Peter Obi is not part of it, then the alliance will not work. I agree. Obviously, we know that. And based on that confidence, and I'm saying, if there have to be an alliance, it has to be around Peter Obi and for Peter Obi. It's that simple. Atiku, come the next cycle of election, will be 80 years old. He's 78 now. By November this year, he will be 80, 79. By next November, he will be 80 years. Yes. So before the election, he will be close to 81 or thereabout. What does Atiku want? You see this talk of Peter Obi running as vice to Atiku, and Atiku will do a one term. For crying out loud, we are not children. We might not be politicians, but we are not babies. We are not idiots. What exactly does Atiku want? Why must it be Atiku? Why not even somebody else? Okay, let's assume it cannot be Peter Obi. Bring in somebody else that is as credible as Peter Obi. Because anybody with a lesser credibility, we are not involved.
So I don't think nobody can tell me that if Peter Obi accept to run as vice, that he will have the support he had in 2023. Not even 1/4. He won't. I won't vote for a Peter Obi in any political party as the running mate to anybody. I will not waste my time. We all know the position of the vice president in the country. How effective is it? So why will Peter Obi, who has made a name, who is the biggest selling name in politics? When you say a selling name, a hot bride in the political market, when you talk about love and general acceptability, nobody come close to His Excellency Peter Obi. So I'm not against any alliance. I'm aware that a meeting for the alliance talk was held in Abuja. And how did it end? Chaos. That the delegate from Jigawa interrupted and messed up the place. Maybe they complain about wrong representation or whatever, but it doesn't matter. If an alliance being formed, they're already having a chaos. I wonder how they are going to come to a common terms to let Peter Obi be the candidate. Because when I'm saying the people involved, if this alliance is not about saving Nigeria and Nigerians, if it is all about power grabbing from Tinubu, please, Mona, let the man continue. Mo continue the same suffer. That is my opinion. If you are to grab this power from Tinubu to satisfy your own selfish interest, maybe to satisfy Atiku presidential ambition, not to save Nigeria, forget it. We better just endure the one we currently do. Because I know exactly what I'm saying. What should be the alliance? Tinubu will come, Peter Obi will do vice for 4 years. After one term, they will not know now. For those of you that think that's the shortest road to presidency, I don't know how you think. If election was normal in Nigeria, Peter Obi got the highest number of votes in 2023. So because INEC did what they did and perfected by the judiciary, you are telling me a man who got majority of the vote, a man who won in Lagos, who won in Abuja, you should go as vice? That would be an insult. So if you know Peter Obi political value, then build the alliance around him. Every other person can support. But if you want to lose everything, then forget about it. And coming back to this, that Peter Obi said I will be running under Labour Party. Sir, which of the Labour Party? Because the Labour Party we currently have, I don't think this Labour Party will work unless something is going to be done about it. A Labour Party that still have Julius Abure doing his own, he still have Arabambi doing his own, he still have, what do they call the Apampa? Is it Apampa? What's the man named? That Babalawo, that native doctor, when they form national chairman. All these people, Lamidi Apampa. The same Labour Party that still have these people who we all know are mole and agent for the incumbent party. I don't know how Peter Obi is going to do it, but I just don't know which party is going to run. Because the coalition being formed, I'm sure it will not be formed in the name of Labour or in PDP. But whatever you guys are going to do, if you want Nigerians to support that coalition, build it around Obi. Let Obi be the candidate, and then we can be talking. Call this judgment sentiment, partial, is all na you sabi. We just need somebody that Nigerian truly trusted, somebody that Nigerians have accepted, and that can move this country to the next level. I can't see any other person other than Peter Obi at this time. I know there are other many qualified people. I'm not saying there are no other tangible Nigerians. There are many. But when you talk about political value at this time, Peter Obi leads the train.
When I come here and show my displeasure on Tinubu, certainly it is not formed by a hatred for a certain ethnicity or a bias towards a certain ethnicity. If you think that it makes you sleep well at night to conclude that I dislike the Yorubas, well, I have nothing to do for you. I have no medicine to cure you from that mental delusion. The truth is this. In case you don't know, Tinubu's administration is changing the narrative of politics. To our young youths, they are beginning to see that politics is a way of justifying criminality. Politics is a way of getting things done through any means. So long as you eventually get it, that's politics. Politics is grabbing. Politics is snatching. Politics is running away. The last time I checked, people who grab, snap, snatch and run away with it are thieves. So our young ones, from the comments I read on my thread, they are beginning to see that's what politics is about. Everything we practice here in Nigeria, if you practice it in America, in developed world, you will be disqualified immediately. Sharing money, displaying dollars, bribing illiterates who don't know the implication of their votes, you'll be disqualified. A camera caught a camera. Of course, you see a video is online where Ganduja and Tinubu, they are withdrawing money and passing it behind and giving people to go and do hatchet job. These are things in a developed world we should not even see at all. It should not. It will be a big scandal in other developed countries, but here it's normal. With these people, the idea of changing narratives that obedience are bullies, really. Compare that to people's head being broken because they refuse to vote a particular candidate. Who is the more bully? You cannot be bullying everybody. You bully judiciary into giving wrong verdicts. You bully INEC into announcing results in the night. You bully the legislature to always second any nonsense policies you bring, and then you call us bullies. Our bullies can't change the judiciary. Our bullying can't change INEC. Our bullying can't do nothing. Only individuals who already have a preconceived bias will say that I will not, even if Jesus Christ, even if Peter be wear the garments of Jesus Christ, I will not vote for him, because you already have a bias. You say it's people bully you. Therefore, is it Peter B that bully you? If it's his people, why don't you listen to the man? Listen to the man. You see, until we take out this bias against the Igbos in this country, I'm telling you, if we keep rotating anybody, this country will not be good. I cannot allow myself to be what's the word I'm looking for? To be inundated with bias, and such a bias becomes a norm because everybody too is also sharing the same bias. And say, I was sitting with some Hausa guys and I say, what about Peter? He said, that's a discussion for another day in Hausa. So it's as if, that's why I kept, on this channel, I kept asking, is there a place where a meeting was held that an Igbo man will not become the president of this country? The reason why the Connaught always kick against rotational presidency is because a rotational presidency will make it possible for an Igbo man to become president. So Tinubu's administration, to me, is more or less like, it's like we are creating a gangster country where everybody can do whatever you want to do, so long as you have the backing of the Capone, you are free to go. So long as the Capone is behind you, you are free to go. Kidnappers will kidnap, they will jail them. Once a call comes from Abuja, they will be let loose. With the rate of unalivings that have been taking place in this country for how many years? No official statement that shows government is serious to tackle insecurity. With the decline in our education, no official statement or official to see that government is serious to improve our education. Look at what young boys are writing on the street. There is nothing that you'll be amazed. You'll be short of tears to express displeasure of their sentence construction. Imagine a governor telling that they want to stop using English to teach school. They want to start using the Hausa language. Is everybody in that state speaking Hausa? So if I go to that state now and I want to send my child to school, he must be forced to learn Hausa as somebody from Delta State living in Gombe State. Now my child must learn Hausa to. You see, we have some people who don't even know what federalism is all about. We have some states that are so myopic that the only future they have for their youth is to buy shoe shiny equipment for them. So when I speak against a Tinubu administration, it has nothing to do with my dislike for Yoruba. It has everything to do with a focusless set of people that Nigeria has been handed to. which means we must remove these people by the ballot. My name is Magnus.
You guys heard what many Nigerians are saying regarding this coalition between Peter Obi and Atiku with other party members just to remove President Bola Ahmed Tinubu comes 2027 election. I saw this rhetoric from Osai Ovia sources and I feel like sharing with people because it got me thinking. This guy says Peter Obi, Atiku and Amechi won't be able to deliver their state for their party in 2027. The coalition they are forming won't end well because both Atiku and Peter Obi want to be president. If Peter Obi decide to be Atiku's running mate, his supporters obedient will be disappointed. On the other hand, I believe Atiku will never choose Peter Obi as his presidential candidate. There is so much confusion among them, and they will likely go their separate ways because none is willing to let go of their ambition. Regardless of the coalition they form, they won't be able to defeat Tinubu in 2027. What do you think concerning this? Feel free to drop it in the comment section and stay tuned for more updates.